Leo, happy birthday. Finally, it's your season. All right. Let's see. Message for you all throughout the year until your next birthday. Strengthening bonds. Helpless and hopeless. Okay, some of you are going through a family situation. Okay, sadness and isolation, especially that you've been going through some other issues with your mom. Your mom is not really approved of your mom doesn't really approve the choice or your choice for the one that you're gonna love or the one that you're in love with. I mean, it's so hard when a family member is actually controlling you. That's okay, when you're actually in your teenage years or you're like really young and stuff like that. But when you're already like way past 20s or 30s and 40s, I think that's weird. Okay. So, okay, just give me a second. Yeah, so at this point, some of you you've been estranged, or some of you haven't been talking to your mom, or it could be this is the mother of your kids. All right, and some say that like parents can't really what do you call this, like they can't really stay long far away from their parents or some from their offsprings or something like that. But you feel like your mother is not. Your mother is different. So sadness and isolation. I mean, Leo, you know what? Your this actually reminds me of the Eight of Swords. Like you thought you're restrained, you thought you're limited. All right. Just give me a second. I need to get my cat out. Hold on. Yeah, you have to go out. Wait for the cat. We go play outside. You want to go play outside? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna be blossoming. I feel like you just need to, if you're still living with your parents or if you're still living with your family at this point and you're single, then and you let your parents decide for who you want to be with or who you should be loving or supporting or something like that, then don't be so surprised why you're still alone. Okay, at this point, you will, it's like you will be blossoming. You just need to embrace who you truly are and embrace the one that the universe is actually sending you, whether it is for a lesson, for a long-term partnership. And I feel like whoever and whatever whoever you're really meant to be with, love will conquer it all. You're manifesting. You're also facing your fears, going through your dark night of the soul, doing your shadow works. Okay. You have to learn how to open up, rest and reconsider, awaiting results. You've let go of somebody just because that your family did not approve of that person, especially your mother. Your mother feels like, oh, mother knows best. Okay, but not all the time. All right. You have to trust your intuition. You've been thinking about this person There is something that you also refuse to see. There is something that you don't want to see. That this person is the one that is really being sent to you. Some of you, you've tried. You've met this person a few years ago, and then you've met again, and then there was separation, and you met again. I don't know. I just feel like this is more of a twin flame situation. So this time I feel like let your heart shine. You need to release it. Stop bottling it up. Stop bottling your feelings and stop base chakra, sacral chakra. Seek the truth. Your base and sacral chakra could be blocked as well. All right. And you need to release whatever that is holding you back, whatever that's been preventing you from seeing the truth. Okay. You gotta move on, not from the person that you love, but you gotta move on from whatever that's been holding you back. Sometimes, sometimes even if it's actually our family members, and they're starting to become more of a burden, more of a blockage, an anchor, and they're starting to become more of a hindrance to your growth and to your progress, and to fulfill your life purpose, you gotta cut them off. Okay. You got to let it flow. If they're becoming more of a blockage to your flow and they've been stagnating you for their own selfish desires, please try to remember they will not be alive forever. Okay. They will be there as long as they could. But what if when they're already gone and then you're going to find yourself alone? Then that's the only time that you'd realize, like, oh my God, I should have just had my family when I was this and when I was that. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Sometimes even your own family members, you have to teach them a lesson. Okay, you have to show them that they also need to respect your privacy, new vitality, joy and stability, throat chakra, find balance and love. Yeah, see, you gotta let it flow. Sometimes family will always be family. All right, blood will always be blood. But sometimes too much love can actually hinder you or prevent you and can actually engage you in fear. When I was actually 21, I already moved out of our house and I want to be independent. I want to live on my own. And my mother is like, what's going to happen to you if you, and I actually, I moved far away. And she's so worried that what if, something's going to happen to you when you get sick, blah, 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 blah. I mean, oh my God, like when I get sick and when I was young, I'm already like my fever is really high and I'm the one who needs to go to the town and buy my own medicine. So what the heck? You know, I've I mean, those painful childhood traumas actually made me stronger, and it helped me become more independent. Unlike my other siblings that are, you know, like they're always afraid. So I mean, they're all professional, independent, but from what I can see here, too much love and too much care, when you're too sheltered, it's actually isolating you from the world, isolating you from other opportunities. And yes, life is harsh. Okay. It's not that easy. But if you would just like learn how to survive, become a warrior and go through with it, you know, each and every wound that you incur, that you got from fighting the adversities that life will be giving you, it makes you stronger and wiser. If you would just live on the safe side and always think that, life is cruel, people cannot be trusted, people will be cheating on you, taking advantage of you, how will you learn how to cope up with the human nature? All right. Too much love sometimes can actually prevent you or hinder you from seeing the real side of life. And with this, you're going to be letting it flow. You're gonna learn your new vitality, your new skills, your new you. And there will be joy and stability. You also need to enhance your throat chakra, sacral, and base and find balance. And then you will be with the one that you really want to be with. Okay. So, all right. Okay, let's take a look now. Your general message. Ooh, contract. Some of you are already going through a divorce. Some of you, the third party actually is a family. Too much influence. Yeah. If you're actually going through a divorce, make sure that your spouse is not pregnant. Because otherwise, you might have to postpone this. But if it's actually a mutual decision, then that's fine. All right. Okay. Some of you, all right. If this is love or relationship for those of you who's already coupled, it will be more of a mutual decision for you to get a divorce. All right. Probably that some of you, whichever side it is, have some drinking problems, spending more time with friends than your family. Uh, some of you, there's some sort of a domestic issues, like the other one is not really cooking much. I mean, slight differences that are actually piling up. Probably they're not so clean when it comes to their home. They're not cooking well, or you have to take a day off just to clean the house, take care of the kids. The kids are not, properly well fed, and they're, they've been having some problems at school. It's like, like little by little, probably that for you is like minor, minor differences. It's normal when you're like this. No, those minor differences and minor problems can actually pile up when it actually accumulated. All right. So you need to pay attention. If this is you, pay attention. If this is not you, then I feel like you need to find a solution. Otherwise, the divorce is already a final resolution for both of you. Now, if this is work, there is something that will be offered to you, um, more of a new job and a new position, but you have to move far away from your home. Now, the problem here is either your partner is pregnant or you're pregnant. Okay. The distance would become more of a problem, but I feel like this is not, you're not going to let this stop you, especially if you're the woman. You're not going to let this stop you. You don't care. This is your dream job. You're going to be offered this job that I don't know why I'm getting power plant, probably your engineer, or it could be that there's a power plant to where you're going to be moving. Um, yeah, or probably that you're going to be working. This is like a contractual thing. All right. For singles, I feel like you're going to be much more focused on your job and finances. You have somebody in your heart and in your mind that you feel like this is the only person that I really want to be with. You've tried dating out other options, you tried being with other options, but still you feel like they're the only one that I really want. Some of you, this is a Capricorn or Taurus, it could be an air sign. There's like a distance between the two of you, but for you, it's like I can only see myself with this person and this person only. All right. So you feel like I don't want to be with anybody else except for this person. If I'm not going to be ending up with them, then I'm okay. I'm fine being on my own. So at this point, I feel like you really need to look into, yeah, I feel like you really need to look into establishing yourself. You do have a lot of goals, all right? Some of you are also going to have a side job, a side hustle. You could also be an influencer. You could also, you might have like a talent in communications and stuff. Some of you want to have a body art, but not necessarily a tattoo. I feel like it's only a henna. Or some of you needs to work on your skin, wants to, I don't know why I'm getting wrinkly, but probably, some of you might actually be soaking in the water too much. Some of you are moving. And when you move, this is where your finances will start picking up. Yeah. Some of you, there are some things that you need to do alone. So let's say, for example, that you need to, what do you call this? Some of you, if you're already married and there are some things that you need to do, you have to do it on your own. Meaning that you have to leave them for a little while and do this mission of yours. Let's see the significant months or days or time for the whole year for you. It's not too late today, in a few weeks. So we have spring, we have June, take a break, way off in the future, January, July, rushing in, October, summer, May, holiday. So we have 8, 9. Okay. So significant time, season, or months for the entire year for you will be, okay, we have spring. So we have January. Okay. December this year, January. We also have winter. We also have November, summer, May, October, and then we have July. So this is for next year, May, June, July, significant months for you. And seasons will be spring, winter, and summer. These are the seasons that you're going to be blossoming and that you're going to be flourishing. Spring, winter, summer, except for fall. So May, June, July. Okay. And then we have this year, October, November, until next year is December, January. All right. October is the month for love. November, your life will be full of zest and fiery sex. And December, this is where you're going to start thinking more about the future. I'm also getting the try to display fresh daffodils in your home. Okay, in January. January, I feel like you might have to say goodbye to somebody. Not sure who it is. Okay, you also need to take a break from time to time this year. It's not too late for you to learn. Probably that there is something that you want to go back to school for, learn, take some, like learn some new skills, go for some trainings or something like that. Today, do not procrastinate. Okay, in a few weeks, you also get easily, you get easily discouraged whenever there is something that you want to pursue. In a few weeks, you're wasting your time procrastinating, thinking, feeling depressed, overthinking things way off in the future. There's something that you're so afraid of that this might happen to you, which is it's really way off in the future. Do not rush into doing something. Make sure that you will be thinking things thoroughly and make a research before making a decision. And at night, some of you might be a night owl. Also, be careful of driving out at night and on a holiday. You also need to take a holiday at least twice this year. All right, let's take a look now at your career. All right. Some of you, if you're single, you're going to find out that a coworker actually has a thing for you, but they're so afraid of coming forward. You're also going to be signing up a new contract. Some of you will be getting a promotion, getting a like a new job offer. Yep, look at this. Told you. Some of you are going to be getting a new job offer or two, which are both high paying, good offers. All right, but you have to move. It's a must. You have to move. All right, you have to move and you have to travel. Some of you, the reason why you're alive and you've been missing out a lot in your opportunities is actually because you're with the wrong person. Hold on. Yeah, it's actually you're with the wrong person. And the thing here is your finances look so great. Yeah, but if you're actually with the wrong person, your life will be dwindling. All right. Anyway, I'm seeing a lot of travels this year, local, international. I'm also seeing a lot of communications. So maybe if you're also going through some legal situation, it will be in your favor. Um, but I'm seeing a lot more about opportunities. Ooh, being famous as well. You're gonna be up leveling, three of cups. If you're actually in the beauty, entertainment, music industry, you're going to be so well known and your popularity will be, I'm not saying that you're going to be a superstar, but your popularity at least will be increasing. Okay. Be very careful. All right. Anyway, if there has been some betrayals that happened to you in the past, this is almost over. It is almost done. All right. And whoever actually did dirty on you in the past, this person is now finally having their karma. Okay. This person is actually, I don't know, like probably they're, like karma is already starting to bite them back in the ass, and whatever it is that they did to you, they're now experiencing the same. Be careful of somebody who's going to be making you a whole lot of promises. This could be an old Virgo. It's more of an investment scam or investment something in like, be careful of being scammed. All right, probably that somebody will be telling you, "Oh, you know what? If you're going to be chipping in your money here and like this and like that," or they're going to say like, "Oh, like you don't have to waste any money, or you don't have to put in money. In fact, that you're going to be getting money. You just need to register this under your name." Oh, no. That's a big no-no. All right, let's take a look now. Singles, will you be finding the right one? Will you find the right one this year? This is like a childhood sweetheart, or this is somebody from your past. You're going to be seeing each other while you're traveling. Okay. Uh, hmm. I'm not saying that this person is going to be like sweet talking you. I mean, this person actually means well, and they're going to be showering you with a lot of. If you're a woman, this person actually is very financially established, will be spoiling you with a lot of things. Possibly, they also have Leo in their chart and Taurus. Um, I got the two of Pentacles and two of Cups. So this person lives at a distance from you and Four of Cups. They've kept these feelings from you for so long, and then you're gonna be seeing each other. It could be a plane, or it could be like a ship. Could also be a train. All right. And the two of you will get even closer. There will be a lot of talks, communications. You do have a lot of things in common, but there are also some differences, of course. All right. This person will be showering you with a lot of gifts. Look, and I just hope that they're not gonna, if this is their love language, it's okay. But I hope that they're not just gonna shower you with a lot of material things and neglect their obligations and responsibilities to you. You're gonna have a lot of fun. All right. This one is good looking. Passionate kisser. Hmm. Yeah, you're gonna be playing like kids. Both of you are still very much in touch with your childish side. Okay, you're gonna be playing like kids. Very knowledgeable, highly educated, probably mm, conscious about their something in like bodybuilding, conscious about their health. They're strong. This person is actually very curious. You know what? When they were younger, they used to sneak when their parents are already asleep, or they have a very rebellious um they have a very rebellious trait, all right? But this person's gonna love you. And they've always loved you even in the past. So I feel like you've already met when you were younger. Six of Swords. You try to move on from each other, but you ended up like wondering, like, how's this? How's that? Emperor, this could also be a boss. This person actually waited for you. It's funny. Four of Pentacles, they kept their feelings from you, but you're gonna ended up getting married to this one. Hmm. When are you gonna be meeting this? Hold on. When are you gonna be meeting this one? It will be at night. Hmm. While you're on a holiday. Summer. August. All right. So this month, this coming month, either you're gonna be in a holiday or they're gonna be in a holiday. Oh, well, Ten of Swords. Is this person single? Wheel of Fortune. It did not really Ten of Pentacles. No, but this person actually has a lot of obligations. So I feel like this person might be they can't be with you right away, or there might be a lot of issues that the two of you might have to face right before this happens. Okay, right before this wedding. So at least you know who you're going to be ending up with. So if you still want to know if there's anyone else that's going to be coming your way, there will be, but they're not going to be staying. All right, they're just like really going to put you off, and they're just going to be like, ugh, no. All right, couples, what's going on within your relationship? Leo, if you're no longer happy in a situation or relationship, get out of it. You've been trying to work out on this relationship for like a year now. You've been trying to revive, you know, you know how it is when someone is actually in life support and it goes like, like all the straight line. It probably reach up to the point that probably you just like did a CPR, shock them, and yeah, you kind of revive them. But it's already reaching up to the point. All right, it's already reaching up to the point. So I don't know, just be careful, all right? Um, be careful with your decision that you are stagnating and limiting. I know it's easier said than done, and it's not that easy to see somebody hurt because of you. But if you're also no longer happy because the person that you're with is somebody that you have to keep on, when you will know when someone is actually right for you. It's not going to be an instant relationship, but you know that there is a give and take. You know that you work as a team. All right. You know that that person will be very supportive of you no matter what. And I don't know, I just feel like, you know, um sometimes probably that, there are some couples, especially if you've been in a long-term relationship, that probably just need a break from each other. The Eat, Pray, and Love that Julie Roberts have to like go and find herself. Of course, the promiscuity is like already at a different side, but um yeah, sometimes you just need to go and find yourself. Because sometimes when you're in a long-term relationship, you tend to overpower or overshadow the other. And sometimes you're going to wake up one morning and say, "Who are you? I don't recognize myself anymore. I don't know who I am anymore. I miss my old self, you know." And then there you go. Especially when you're already in a going through midlife crisis. This is where you start having all those things like, I wish to be teenager again. I wish to be like young and vibrant and lively and funny. Now, you become more of a very sullen and bored and dull. Okay. So you feel like, there's something else that you're missing in your relationship. And I feel like you just need to go and find yourself. If your person wouldn't be able to understand this, because some other people or some other partners will say like, oh, if you really love me, if we're really together, why do you have to leave me alone, or why do you have to leave us behind for you to go and find yourself? We can just like stay in a cabinet or stay somewhere while you're going, like go and take your little adventure. Then I feel like it's really time for you to disconnect. All right, you need to go and find yourself, reconnect with your higher self. Because if you're not, then I feel like, sometimes this is also like the influence of a mother or like a very strong influence of a family. You just need to disconnect from whoever that is preventing you from becoming who you truly are. Okay. Not that you want to find someone else, not that you want to be with another person or have sex with somebody else. No. You just feel very much disconnected from who you truly are or from your real self. And you wish to be reunited with your higher self. Some of you're with somebody who's very tyrant, very controlling, dominant, jealous. A little bit of a jealousy is not a problem. It's fine. Actually, sometimes it's cute. But too much of a jealousy to the extent that they're, treating you like a puppet and the control is there, that's insecurity. And that's not even healthy. A person who dominates and controls you and somebody is very jealous, that's not love. Okay? That's not love. You're gonna be happy again. Um, but if you want to save this relationship, Leo, find yourself first. I don't feel like they're going anywhere. You know, your person loves you, but you feel like you're no longer on the same page. You don't know each other anymore. There's been a lot of bickering back and forth. The sex, by the way, it needs to have a lot of work. You both love each other, but at this point, you need to go and find yourself first. And some of you would be asking, like, how am I going to do that if I'm not going to be disconnecting or leaving my family or leaving my wife or leaving my husband? You just need to get a break. All right. And I'm telling you, if somebody really loves you, they're going to be able to understand you. They're going to be able to support you. And some of you, you know, in the general message, it might it might not actually be a like an actual it might not be like an actual divorce, but it could be that you just need to disconnect from each other. All right. Now, if ever that is what is meant to happen, then so be it. Trust in the universe. I'm telling you, sometimes we cannot really see our own way. Sometimes we cannot really see our own worth. The universe will be guiding you. You just have to trust them, or they may lead you. All right. Anyway, let's take a look now at your health. Your grandfather is also will be visiting you in your dreams. Some of you might actually have a hard time breathing. Check out your heart. Okay, heart valve, artery. All right. Some of you might be snoring so bad that you probably it's time for you to ask your doctor if you need a CPAP. Okay. Some of you might actually be waking up gasping or you have sleep apnea. Okay. So your grandmother is also here. You also need to get some more sleep. You need to rehydrate. Ooh, especially if you also wake up at night, you're like real thirsty. It's your blood sugar. Much better for you to go and check out with a doctor. Okay. All right. Also, again, your heart. Your heart repetitively is being shown here. You need to be careful for the whole year. If you are, you need to be careful of stroke and heart issues. Also, if you are pregnant, something about your heart issues, you know, that might actually become more of a worry. It's not going to be a problem, but it's going to be a worry. Be careful of skin allergies. All right. If you're also a swimmer, all right. If you've been swimming a lot and if you've been probably in the water a lot, be careful that something might actually wound you or slash you. Probably it's something like really sharp and it's rusted. Some of you might also have some issues with your memory. You know, like remembering things. It will start to become like either you're feeling blocked or blah, or you're like being too forgetful. Also, be careful of any water parasites. Watch what the water that you're using. Watch, I don't know, wherever you're gonna go, ocean or river or a lake or something. Be careful of parasites that will be biting you. It's good if you're going to be able to see them. All right. And also try to fix your base chakra. You might also have a problem with your hips or lumbar. All right. Anyway, enjoy your birthday, Leo. I'll be doing a bonus reading on my Patreon. All right. And if you want to talk to me, love it phone, love it calls, just go visit me at my website, sophiaclairvoyant.com. Blessings to you.